Hello, my name is Kevin Kelly, and I am going to be diving into some of the videos that I recorded from June 30th to September, I would say, what is the date? 13th, because the last video I took was last night. Essentially, I'm out there just looking. I feel like I've seen some UFOs in the past and was curious about trying to get them on camera. And it's pretty convenient when we all have a camera right in our pocket and we can, pull out and record anything we want. So um, I've been pretty into the topic for, my whole life since I saw Independence Day, but really since um, the last like 3 years, I feel like I was starting to get really into it, watching more documentaries and getting into the subject. Um, and then, started following some Stephen Greer stuff, and that you can try to communicate, by basically just sending your thoughts up to space with, your brain. And that's a way to communicate. And so I've been kind of practicing that. And it seemed like after that, I started seeing a lot more stuff. And the main thing is to just look. Anyone can do it. Just go outside and look up to the sky when it's clear out and you have a good view of the night sky. Um, just know, at least what I believe is that some of them are extraterrestrial, and then a lot of them are human operated, in that they have reversed reverse engineered a lot of the spacecraft, and a lot of stuff we're seeing around that we don't know what it is actually human operated. That was kind of a really mind blowing thing for me, especially when there's technologies that are being confiscated that could make our world a way better place. Um, as the reason I like Greer so much is that he's talking about ending poverty overnight. Everyone can have free energy, all of this stuff that's like, wow, this sounds amazing. Yet we're still not there in 2023. So that's why I'm really into the subject and why I like Greer. There's also a lot of other really great ufologists out there. Um, but yeah, so it's going to start out with some screenshots that I've taken from my phone. I'll zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. I can get a really good screenshot. Um, how much of it is just like, some of it might be, oh, that's a plane. But sometimes it appears to be not, especially when things just start disappearing. It seems a little strange to me. Um, so what it's going to start out, I think the first like minute is just different zoomed in screenshots that I have, that I've taken that I thought were pretty interesting. And then it's going to go into the videos, and I'm going to try to figure out how to narrate over the videos what I'm seeing. Um, but just remember, anyone can do this. There's technologies out there that would blow our minds. It seems like a sci-fi movie, but it appears maybe we're actually living that, and we have two realities. And that seems to be the thing that's really just kind of stuck with me, is we're being fed this reality. We got to fill up your car with oil, and you got to do all this stuff and with gas, and we're totally destroying the planet, and that is scary. And if we want a good future for our children and for humanity, we got to get shit figured out. So that's why I've taken kind of a big interest in this, and I think other people should too. And just know that you can see this stuff. Just go out and look. Just look. Stop sitting in your apartment. I mean, I still hang out and game and do whatever after work, but go out for 30 minutes with your dog or whatever and just look up and get ready to film stuff, because it might kind of blow your mind. Anyone can do it. So that's my soapbox. This is my first time recording one of these videos in this Clipchamp Microsoft thing. So enjoy. See ya. All right, that's a zoomed in photo of when it was flashing. Got that one. Nothing too crazy with that picture. This zoomed in photo was real crazy. I took that September 12th. Part of the videos that you'll see later, it looks exactly like a disc with the little top. It's classic case of it. Then here we got the zoomed out version of that photo, the disc shape. Here in one of the later videos is a zoomed in photo of a red orb that started kind of flashing around me. you'll be able to see all these in the videos later. Same thing with that one. Zoomed in red orb. You'll see later on. Another zoomed in photo there. Nothing too crazy, but then it starts to kind of look a little different like that. Kind of looks like a little capsule, in my opinion. Same thing there. Zoomed in. It's going to get real interesting, I think, with the next one. Yes, this one looked real crazy. Zoomed in photo of one of the lights that I was seeing, and then I zoom in again and be able to show you there. That looks pretty wild. This next one, when I'm zooming in, and so it flashes, and then suddenly it's dark, but there's these shapes that my phone will pick up when the flash isn't going on, or when there's a light, when it goes out, then we get that. This is another photo of just that UFO looking type. This next one is real creepy. When I was going frame by frame, super zoomed in on my phone, it's like that like creepy face. I don't like that face, but that appeared. Could be interpreted in a lot of ways, but I see a face. In between blinking, that I also got that. It's kind of like forming in the darkness, if that makes any sense. Like you have a light and then suddenly the light goes out, but then there's still these shapes in the sky. And then another one where it appears that I got a hand when, you know, not flashing, no light, but then the darkness, and then you can zoom in really far and you can pick out that image. And I think now we're going to start getting into footage. This was filmed in Elkhorn, Nebraska back in early July. I'm filming. This was after a light I was looking at that looked like Jupiter just went out. So I started filming and I saw this thing moving across the sky. And it just disappears. You'll see it. And if you go back in, if you have the ability to zoom in, you can see other lights kind of moving around the main light that disappeared. What prompted me to record was that I was looking at what I thought was Jupiter, something not moving, and then it just disappeared out of the sky. On the right-hand side over here, if you can zoom in, it looked like there's like an alien figure. I know I'm just going off on the drinking the Kool-Aid and everything, but if you look on the right side of the fence earlier, it seems that there was some kind of like figure. Here's another one filmed the same night as the past two videos I showed you. Light moving across the sky like a star moving across the sky, then it fizzles out. And if you zoom into this video, you can see other orbs moving around it. Moving in crazy formations. You can still kind of see it in the video. I don't know. It's a lot easier to see when you zoom in. This one I'm filming something that's moving over what appears the top of my house. Kind of moving off in the distance. And then I got some other, in this same video, this is all one video. It's gonna move off in the distance. Then I believe this is the one where I then pick up a red orb to the left of me. Or I pick up another light that's moving. It's like every time I go out at night, there's just all these different crazy things moving through the sky. They don't look like satellites to me. They're too close. I mean, some of them, like that one, could be a plane. I don't know, but I've noticed that when there's planes moving through the sky, it seems that there's a lot of different orbs that you can pick up. Now we're starting a new video here. Probably that same night. This is the one where I get, light right there. And then it's, moving, flashing. Is it a plane? Is it a satellite? Is it a UFO? I don't know. But it's moving over the top of my house, moving kind of away. And then, I kind of lose focus on it. And then I find there's going to be the red orb in this video. That's just moving over the top of the house. I'm assuming, you know, maybe that's a plane. I don't know. Satellite. It's very bright, you know, for my phone to be able to pick up on it. And then I see this red orb over here. This one got me real spooked. Just kind of a red flashing light. And if you have the ability to stop and like zoom in on this video, you can see like in between it flashing. This is what I'm talking about. In between the flashing, you can see the shape of whatever it is, and it makes out different formations, whatever my phone can pick up. This one's kind of doing its thing, moving around. Just kind of, I was pretty spooked at this point. I was kind of just like, what am I looking at? That's how I feel every time I'm out there. Which I'll have another story in a little bit about the one I saw yesterday, September 12th. That one was crazy. But so this one's moving. It was moving strange from what I remember. It was like, it did not look normal. It was right after I was looking at that other light, and then it's just flashing red. Seemed to be moving in weird formations. I know my camera will move from time to time, so I do understand that that's a possibility.
Two right by each other. They're flying right by each other.
Yeah.
Zooming in.
Well, the first time it blinked, it had a shape to it.
Yes, those have triangular. Dude, what are those?
Oh my god, that made a weird move.
That was insane.
Oh my god.
I'm obviously moving my camera with it. They're just two fucking
That never happens.
things just moving right with each other that look. Holy shit, right there!
There it is again.
Holy shit!
That one didn't have as big of a tail.
Holy shit!
Dude, Kevin, we were talking to him. We were talking to him.
Holy
Do you think?
shit! I think I might have gotten that thing right above us.
That commentary is pretty good on that last video.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Is that
this
just
one.
a star cluster?
You can see it just disappears. Not even the thing we were filming on the bottom left. If you rewind, that light appears and
Look at
then
how close
disappears.
they all are together.
Not even the thing we were mainly filming.
I don't even know. If
We caught that just because my camera was able to pick up on it. Goes in, goes out. Go back, rewind. Check out, you know, go back 10, 15
Do you
seconds.
see that?
And then there's a crazy flash right there. I don't know if that was a light on my house or something else, but it wasn't the window. It would have been bigger. I don't know what that light was. But that same day we were seeing, that's when we saw like Zeus's thunderbolts, lightning bolt come through the sky, like so thick in the sky. This is where I got those UFO looking disc shaped ones, that thing that's squirming around. I don't know if is it a bug or if it's UFO, but I'm filming that light going off in the distance, and it's not moving fast at all. And then it just seems to stop in the distance and just stays there kind of blinking. Just still. Didn't seem like it was moving. My camera's not really picking up much of it, which sucks, but... And then, in a second, you know, I'm trying to still film that other light. The street light's probably making it more difficult. But then I look to the right, and there's this other thing coming in blinking real sporadically. Weird. Over here. Yeah, that thing. And it's moving in, like... The only way that I could describe it seemed like it was moving in a boomerang, kind of like spinning around. I don't know how to describe it. It got me freaked out because it looked pretty close and not far away. Far enough away that it was up in the sky for sure. But it's just, you know, the timing. And then I wish you could see what I saw. My camera isn't picking up really shit here, but that moved overhead, was moving in weird formations, and I just wasn't picking up the greatest quality here. But yeah, then it just was moving in weird ways. Didn't seem to be just moving in a straight line with a clear trajectory. And it had it had red and green, very faintly flickering lights.
Otherwise, they'll just blink.
And then the light from my house, my garage, is blocking out anything. And that's the main stuff for today. That's what I got. All right. See you guys.